And now we're going to find our way to mountain pose on the mat. So we'll start with our feet hip width distance apart and grounding through the feet, all four corners. Lift the toes, spread them out, and bring them back down so that everything is nice and big here. Okay, the feet are nice and big, and start to line everything up. Hips over ankles, shoulders over hips, ears over shoulders, and palms face forward. And just let your breath come into your practice. So we're in the half moon phase, and the moon is equally light and dark. So let's think about being equal and balanced here. So let's rock a little bit side to side. Feel yourself off balance and then coming back to balance. And now we're going to rock a little forward and back. This one's a little, for me anyway, it's a little more tricky. It's a little more scary in a sense, rocking back and forth. But feel yourself getting off balance and coming back to balance. All right. Inhale and exhale. So once again, visualizing half light, half dark, that perfect balance here. And as the breath smooths out, feel even more balance, grounded through the feet and light and spacious through the crown of the head. So now, as we deepen our breath, we're just going to move our arms as though they were wings and let that fill us up. So exhale here, and then inhale, just fill up, expand your arms as though they were wings and let them settle back down. Inhale and exhale, and think about what's going on. Inhale and exhale as you gently flap your wings. Inhale and exhale. And one more time. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's take the legs, give them a little shake now. Take them wider than hip width distance here. And we're going to move into our spinal sequence. So we're going to balance the spine forward and back right now. Take your arms out and keep the elbows kind of down like that little, little, think about wings again. And round forward gently into the cat and open back gently into cow. And keep going round and open. When you come forward into your cat, you can feel the skin on the back stretch, right? Open up. And part of that is that connective tissue called the fascia. So think about liberating that as you round forward and open. And the next time you're rounded forward, just hold here, press your palms together, exhale, and as you inhale, draw your fingertips up and step into mountain pose with your toes touching and your legs touching. See how your balance feels here. Inhale and exhale. All right, now we're going to take the feet mat width distance apart with the toes turned out, okay, and start to open up the side body. So let's start out by grounding through the feet and bend and straighten those knees. Notice that your knees are going straight over your toes. That's where you want them. And your hips are going down and up, not back. So that's the first thing. Okay, now with straight legs, right arm is up, left arm is just gently on your left leg, and take your elbow down, bend your knees, and reach up. We're going straight up here. Take it down and reach straight up. Take it down. Now notice when you reach, you want to go from the side. You don't want to take the shoulder closer to the ear. You want to reach your ribs away from your hip. And last time, reach up. Okay, bring the right arm down, left arm up. Same thing, bend it down. Reach up, ribs away from hip. And up and down. Reach up and down. Reach up. Okay, so now we're going to take it over to the side. So we'll start with the right arm reaching up. Take it down, elbow and knee, and this time over. We're coming back, elbow to knee or toward me, and over. Take it back, reach over, and one more time, take it back, reach over, and come back. Left arm up, reach, 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 bend it down, over, tilt, yes, down, tilt, right, down, tilt right, last time down, tilt right, and come back. All right, heel toe those feet a little closer together, shake the legs out. Legs slightly wider than hip width distance here. Knees and hips are still going to be soft. Hands to the thighs. Now we take our body twisting, right? So we're going to take the right arm back and forward, left arm back and forward. That's all we're doing, so just keep going. Back and forward. Your knees and hips will move whatever feels natural for you. Take it back and forward, side to side. All right, we started with the right arm back. So we're going to be finishing up here. The next time your left arm comes back and forward, you'll be even. So come and shake everything out. Inhale and exhale. All right, we have our feet wider than hip width distance here. Turn your palms out. We're going to be stepping into mountain pose, legs touching. Exhale, inhale, float the arms up. Good. Let's exhale back open. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale back open. And one last time, inhale, float the arms up. And bring your hands down. That felt a little like jumping jacks there, didn't it? Okay, so just a little coming into and out of balance. Let's come to the top of the mat and have your strap with you. Just have your strap nearby. Why not? Everybody has a strap, so we'll go ahead and use it for a little of Padangustasana, okay? So you'll find out what that is. Take your feet hip width distance. Come to the top of your mat. Inhale and exhale. Let me know if you need any information on using a chair to do this or using the wall, or make sure you have padding for your knees as always before we start to come down. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, your swan dive, right? So as I'm always telling you, your head might stay above the heart right now. You might come halfway. You might come farther down. Your hands could be lightly touching your legs. Your fingertips might be touching the mat. It's your forward fold for right now. Bend your knees and hips. Bring your hands to your thighs. This time we press back through the hips. Shine the heart forward. Bring your fingertips down and step back to down dog. All right, so we're thinking in down dog now about balancing between 2 hands and 2 feet. So send your brain around to your 2 hands, to your 2 feet. See if they feel like they're equally efforting. And then go ahead and bend one knee and then the other. Start to massage the feet. Press one heel down and hold. Press the other heel down and hold. Press both heels down and hold. Now we're going to see if we can get the knees to the mat at the same time. So slowly, slowly bend. Touch your knees lightly down. Good. And sit off to the side. As we find seated mountain pose, our balance now is in the in the sit bones, right? Feel them balanced. And even the heels that are touching the mat, feel them balanced. Okay? And then sit up nice and tall. Turn your palms out. We'll inhale, float the arms up. Touch your palms. And exhale, draw energy to your heart for your practice today. And turn your gaze toward your fingertips. And set an intention for this practice. You showed up. What's the thing, one thing, there could be more, but what's one thing you'd like to get out of your practice today? Inhale, float your arms up, and slowly exhale, fingertips down. All right, let's shake things out. All right, so we're going to move into our core work, which, as I already said, I think all of you were here, we're going to be doing dead bug. All right, so we'll use the strap in a bit, but not for dead bug. Take yourself down. Okay. So for dead bug, remember, we want to work the core. Now, let's just explore the legs for a moment here. What happens when both your knees are bent and you extend your right leg and your heel is on the mat? Pretty much nothing is going on in the core here, right? Not a whole lot. Now from here, bring your knee back in. Extend your right leg, but keep your heel 2 inches off the mat. Can you feel a difference? Bring it in. Try that on the left. Just extend your left leg, heel on the mat, flopping around here, right? Bring your left knee back in. Extend your left leg, but keep that heel 2 inches off the mat. And bring it in. Okay, open and close your knees, little butterfly wings. So guess where we want the heel to be while we're doing dead bug? Yes, 2 inches off the mat. All right, so we are, for dead bug, you can have 2 feet on the mat and extend your right leg, arm back, left arm back, and bring it in. And do that on the left, extend the left leg, right arm back. You remember to keep your heel up and in. Now, another version. Right knee up. Extend your right leg, left arm back. And bring it in. The right knee is still up. Do that again. Right knee, left arm. And do that again. Right foot down, left knee up, left extends. Arm and leg, knee comes back to tabletop, arm comes down. Left leg, right arm. And bring it in. 2 feet down, butterfly the knees. Okay, our final version of dead bug with 2 knees up here. Okay, remember, you can always go back to feet on the mat. You can go back to just one leg up. You do whatever works best for you. Just keep that heel of the extended leg lifted. Here we go, right leg, left arm, and in. Let's do that again, right leg, left arm, and in, left leg, right arm, and in, left leg, right arm, and in. All right, we're going to do 4 right and 4 left, so pick a version. Feet down, 1 knee on the right. We'll start on the right for 4, then go left for 4, or 2 knees up, and here we go. It's right. And in, right again. And in, right. And in, and right. And in, moving left. And in, left again. And in, left, and in, and left, and in. Hug your knees in and rock it out side to side. All right, so now we get the double leg version. Bring both feet down. We'll start here, 2 legs, 2 arms. The feet are hip width distance apart. Okay. At any time, if this doesn't feel right for your back, just go back to alternating right and left. So let's try it with feet down, extend both arms, both legs, and bring the feet in. Try it with 2 knees up, extend both arms, both legs, and bring it in. Hug your knees in for 1 second. Decide which version you're going to do. Remember, if you're going back to alternating, we'll be doing 4, so you do 2 right, 2 left. All right, starting position, feet down or knees up, and extend. And in. Keep it strong. Extend. And in. Extend. This is 3. And in. Extend. This is 4. And in, hug it in, rock, bring your feet down, knees gently open and close. Inhale and exhale. All right, great. Let's do a little bit of oblique work here. Okay, so we have both feet down. We'll take the arms up, press the palms together, roll up, take both hands to the right. Now take both hands to the left, come center, and down. Roll up, take both hands left, right, center, and down. All right, now do it with your knees bent if you want. So the knees are in tabletop, palms are touching. Roll up, take the hands right, left, center, and down. Roll up, left, right, center, and down. Okay, whichever version you're doing, feet up or down, pay attention, we're adding on. Roll up, right, left, right, left again, right, left, center, and down. Same thing starting on the left. Roll up, left, right, left, right, center, and down. Hug it in. Raise one leg if you're feeling your core here. Good. All right. Inhale and exhale. Whew. All right. Let's grab that strap. Roll back down. Plant your left foot. Draw your right knee in and put the strap around your right foot. Take your right leg up and flex the foot. Keep your left foot grounded. The knee is bent. Okay. And we're going to gently rock back with the right leg and release up. Gently rock back and up. So there's a lot of movement happening here. We're opening the back of the leg here, working in the hips, back and up and back and up. Okay, now we're going to take both ends of the strap in the right hand. Put your left arm out from your left shoulder for balance. And we're going to gently open to the right. Notice how far you can go before your left hip starts lifting. We don't want the left hip to lift. And then come back up. Open gently and come back up. Open and come back up. Open and come back up. And last time, open and come back up. Okay, we're going to keep the left knee bent. Take both ends of the strap in the left hand, right arm out from the shoulder. Notice how we're moving the hip in many directions, right? Now take the right leg over to the left. Keep the hips grounded and back up. Over and back up. To the left and back up. To the left and back up. And last time to the left and back up. All right, remove the strap, put it off to the side. You will need it for the left, so don't let it go too far. And we're going to make a half moon with the right leg now. Okay, so point your right leg up, okay, and make the outside of the moon, circle the leg around and come up through center. Circle the leg halfway around and come up through center. Is this making sense? We're making a half moon. And up and circle and up. All right, now we're going to reverse that. We're taking the leg down, out, and around. Down, we're still making a half moon. Down and around, and down and around. All right, bring your right leg down, butterfly your knees, inhale and exhale. Draw your left knee in towards you, put the strap around your left, the ball of your left foot. The right leg is bent, the right foot is grounded, and we draw the leg back and release. Left leg back and release. Take it back. Good, and release. Take it back and release. Back and release and back and release. Now put both ends of the strap, or if you're doing your leg, that is a great adjustment. Just hold on to your leg. Take your right arm out from your right side and we open left and up. Our goal is to keep that right hip down and up. We're not rocking to the left. Left and up. Take it left and up. One more, left and up. Switch the strap to the right hand, left arm out. Take it across and up. Hips are still grounded and up. Yes. Across and up, across and up and across and up, across and up. I forget if we did this on the other side. Let's do it here though. Go ahead and keeping that strap around the ball of your foot, just take it back. Come up, bend the knee, release. Whew. Raise one leg if we didn't do that on the other foot. While you still have your strap, we'll do it. Okay, we did not. So let's go ahead and put the strap around the ball of the right foot. Okay, if you're holding the back of your leg, you're holding the back of your leg. And just draw the leg back. And release. All right, shake it out. Put the strap to the side and let's come to hands and knees. Hopefully we won't need strong arms for shoveling snow or even brushing snow off our cars. I know we try and get other people to do that for us, but sometimes we may have to do it ourselves. So let's go ahead and do some push-ups. Remember, push-ups, you could do them at the wall. You could do them in the air. We're going to come into a knee down plank, and you're always welcome to make it a knee up plank. And we push up, hips toward heels. Push up, hips toward heels. And you do you here, knees up or down, mix them up, be at the wall, be in the air, push up, hips toward heels. Let's do one last slow one. So whenever you move into your next one, make it slow. And then when you push back, child's pose. If your forehead easily reaches the mat or you have your forehead on a block, at this point you might feel like taking your hands to your feet instead of in front of you. That always works as well. Okay, after your next breath, start floating into your down dog and notice the changes in your balance as you move from child's pose to down dog. When are you in balance? When are you not in balance? It has to happen, right? You can't always be in balance. How did you get back to balance? And then as you start to walk your feet to your hands, let them come a little wider with each step until you wind up with your feet mat width distance apart, your forearms to your thighs, your hands to your heart. Exhale. And then as you inhale, bring your fingertips up toward the sky. Inhale up and step into mountain pose, legs touching as you exhale. All right, shake it out. All right, so let's go ahead and move into our sun salutations. Now we're going to be doing, and make sure you have padding for your knees. And I just noticed my strap, I don't want it getting in the way. That fire looks so cozy. I wish I was there. Huh, keeping me nice and warm. So when we move after we move into our lunge in our sun salutation, we're going to be moving into a 90-90, different from a low crescent lunge. In low crescent lunge, your back knee would be behind your hip. In the 90-90, which we're doing in honor of the half moon, the back knee is under the hip. Okay? All right, so that's the difference between 90-90 and low crescent lunge. And we'll be doing 90-90, so make sure you have enough padding for your knees. Come to the top of your mat. We're going to add some arms to the top of the sun salutation here. Exhale. Inhale, float the arms up. As you exhale, long arms open to the right. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Long arms open to the left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, elbows to waist, shine your heart up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive. You take your swan dive where you're going with it right now. Inhale, half lift. Bring your fingertips down. We step back with the right leg into a lunge. And just moving around in the lunge because it feels so good and the hips feel so good here. And then bring your right knee down into 90-90. So we want the knee under the hips here. We want the left knee over the left ankle. Okay. Now draw your arms up. Reach for the sky equally, both sides. Inhale and exhale. Take your left hand down and tilt to the left. Bring your arms up, hands down, plank. So you're going knee up or knee down plank. All this making sense? We good? Okay. Remember, if you're in knee up plank and you're moving into chaturanga, come to the tips of your toes and then strong back, strong arms, chaturanga. Everybody down here. Inhale and exhale. We're going to take the elbows. We're moving into Sphinx. So we're going to take the elbows under the shoulders. The forearms are on the mat. The palms are down. And lift your heart, look straight ahead. Okay. Yes. Oh, great sphinxes, everybody. Bring it down. And find your way to down dog. Now find balance in your down dog. 4 points of balance, right? You've got 2 hands and 2 feet. We're going to turn this into a 3-point balance. Take your right leg up to hip height. Readjust so that you're balanced between 3 points here. Now take a step forward with your right foot as big as available to you now. Bring your left knee down and adjust yourself in 90-90. Float the arms up. Reach up from each side. Bring your right arm down and tilt to the right. And both arms back up. Inhale. Hands down. Tuck your back toes. One big step propels you forward. Take a half lift. Forward fold. And float the arms out and up. Palms touch. Hands come heart center. Ready on the left? We good? All made sense? Okay, here we go. Inhale, arms up. Open, long arms to the left. If you went to the right, don't worry. Inhale up. Exhale, long arms to the other side. Inhale up. Elbows to waist, shine your heart up. Inhale up, swan dive. In your swan dive, see if your feet feel like they're still grounded. Are you rocking heavier into your heels with your toes light? Try and ground in forward fold. Now half lift. Fingertips down. Lunge back left. Ninety-90. Left knee down. Float the arms up. Inhale. Right arm down. Tilt right. Float it up. Hands down. Plank. Chaturanga. Elbows under the shoulders. Let's lift into Sphinx. And release. Hands under shoulders, down dog. Find 4 points of balance when you get to your dog. Raise your left leg, find 3 points of balance in your down dog. Left foot forward, right knee down, find 90-90. Float the arms up. Left arm down, tilt to the left. Arms up, hands down, back knee lifts. Giant step forward, half lift, forward fold. Float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. And shake it out. All right. So we're going to just balance our energy with a little bit of flowing brush hands. And then we're going to balance out the energy of the sun salutation with a moon salutation. Okay, so take your feet. You may want to turn sideways for this because you want your feet wider than mat with distance apart. Once again, we're bending the knees. They're going over the toes, right? We're going straight up and down, not back. And remember to keep this gentle, gently brush your arms up and brush down. Inhale and exhale. Now, the next time you come up, bring your hands to your hips. Turn your right toes to the right, left toes in at an angle. Face toward the right as much as you can. Arms up and brush hands over your right leg. Take it up and brush right. And the next time you come up from the right, come back to center and do 4 center brush hands. And then bring your hands to your hips, turn your left toes to the left, turn your body to the left, brush hands left. And finish up here, turn it back to center, and do just 2 very soft brush hands to finish up. Bring your arms down and heel toe your feet together. Shake your legs out. Let's find standing mountain pose. See how balance feels with the legs hip width distance apart. And bring your toes to touch. See how balance feels here. All right, let's shake it out. So we are going to move into moon salutation now. Everybody remembers triangle, right? The legs stay straight, the shoulders are stacked when we're in triangle. Okay, so we're going to start with the feet hip width distance apart. Okay, think about our first pose in the moon salutation sequence is daisy, right? So not only is it a sunny, very happy type of flower, right? But it's also when daisies sway in the breeze, they're so gentle. So think about that as you draw your arms up, inhale, and daisy. Yeah, happy, sunny daisies swaying in the breeze. Now come back up to center. Take your legs wide apart for 5-pointed star. Bend the knees and elbows, moonflower. Come back to 5-pointed star, and we're going to prep for triangle. Turn your right toes to the right, left toes in at an angle. Arms are out from the shoulders here. Okay, the legs stay straight. We're going to warm up our triangle. Reach and release. Reach and release. Okay, the cat is definitely center stage there. Reach and release. Now we're going totally into triangle. Reach, reach, reach. Let your right hand drop to the right leg with the palm face out. If your shoulder doesn't want to be up, just put your hand on your hip. Otherwise, left arm extends up. Take your gaze toward your right toes, toward the center of your space, and toward your left fingertips. Now put a little bend in your right knee. Follow your left hand as it comes around. 2 hands to your right leg. So if you want to be higher, your hands will be on your thigh. If you want to be lower, your hands will be on your shin. If you want to be even lower than that, your hands might be on the mat. Take your head to your knee. If there's any straightening available in your right leg, go ahead and straighten it a bit. Now float your way back up to triangle. Yeah. And come on up. Hands to hips. We're turning the toes out here. Inhale, arms up. 5-pointed star. Exhale, moonflower. Now spring together as you step your legs closer. And daisy, and daisy, daisy, and sway. And bring your arms down. All right, reposition if you need to come back to the center of your mat or wherever you are. Are we good to go on the left? Everybody good? All right, so we've got the feet hip width distance apart. Float the arms up, inhale, and daisy. Open wide, 5-pointed star. Elbows and knees bend, moonflower. Back to 5-pointed star. Left toes to the left, right toes in at an angle, arms extend. Triangle prep, reach and release. Reach and release. Reach and release. Now reach, reach, reach. Left hand drops gently to the leg. The palm is face out. Right hand could be on the hip or right arm could be up. Take your gaze towards your left toes, toward the center of your space, toward your right fingertips. Put a little bend in your left knee. Follow your right hand as it comes around. You could stop at the thigh, the shin, fingertips to the mat. Head to knee pose here, pyramid. And float it back up to triangle. Come on back up. Toes are out. 5-pointed star. Moonflower, spring together, and daisy. And release. All right, shake everything out. So you're going to scan your body from head to toe, see how things are feeling, see if there's any moves that your body is asking for. We're going to start to make our way down shortly. So look around your space. If you've cooled off a bunch, you may want to grab something to cover up with. Maybe you have socks that you want to put on, or go ahead and get your space ready. And then come to the top of your mat. Thinking about your balance as you stand here in mountain pose with your feet hip width distance apart. Is everything lined up? How are the feet doing? Are they grounded? Are you heavier in your heels or in your toes? Everything's nice and steady here and even. Take your feet together, explore mountain pose here. Inhale, float your arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift, fingertips down, and step back to down dog. Find 4 points of balance in your down dog here. All right, and then bring your toes to touch, knees to one side, hips to the other. Switch and switch. Come back to center. See if you can get your knees to the mat at the same time. Keep it gentle. Sit off to the side and find seated mountain pose. Okay, where are our balance points in seated mountain pose? They're in the sit bones and they're also in the heels. Feet are flexed. The head is right over the shoulders. Breathe here. Hands by your side, palms up. Inhale. Draw energy up. Press your palms together and exhale, hands to your heart. All right, release, shake it out. We'll do 2 soft forward folds here. So gently draw the arms up and just melt. Roll your hands up your legs. Gently draw your arms up and melt. And roll your hands up your legs. All right, shake it out. Our pose of the month is back bending, so we're going to do a few rolling back bends. Let's go ahead and take it down. Spine to the mat. And we'll start with our hands on our side and just roll your pelvis towards you and away from you. Roll towards you. Your spine comes into the mat. As you roll away, you're arching away from the mat. A few times like this. All right, now with the feet planted, bend your elbows. So we have cactus arms here. The palms are facing. Now press your upper arms into the mat, press your feet into the mat, and as you roll your hips towards you, lift and slowly roll down. Release. You can keep your arms right how they are. Press upper arms, feet, roll towards you and up. Very gentle here. And release. And we'll do that one more time. Roll towards you and up. You can stay right here. If you want to go deeper, drop your arms by your side. Walk your heels closer to you and start to wiggle your shoulder blades toward each other, maybe even clasping your hands under your body. Or you could stay right where we were. All right, let's release, unwind. If you clasp your hands, make sure to put space in between your shoulder blades so you have space to roll down. All right, we're going to keep the spine in neutral for a moment. So go ahead and extend and wiggle those fingertips. Rotate the wrists one direction and the other. All right, now we want to counterpose the back bending that we just did, the back bending we did in our Sphinx pose, and whatever other back bending we did in our practice. Okay, so draw your right knee in towards you and just hug it in for a moment. And switch, draw your left knee in towards you. Now we're going to extend both arms and both legs. Inhale, exhale, draw right knee in. Keep your left leg as straight as possible. If it, it may bend some, may not. Just hold it in on the right. Extend your right leg, 2 arms overhead. Exhale, left knee in. Extend both arms and both legs. Bring your knees in. Put your hands under your knees. Put space in between your legs. Let your knees come as far away from you as they're willing to, as your arms are long. Okay? And then rock side to side. The reason we did that is to get as low as possible, massaging on the spine here. All right, come back to center. Extend both arms and both legs. Inhale. Exhale. This time come into happy baby. So you're holding on to your feet. If the feet are too far away right now, just hold on to your thighs. At any rate, your feet are flexed, like you're putting footprints on the wall, on the ceiling actually. And go ahead and massage your spine so you can feel what section of the spine is getting massaged here versus when we did the other position of the legs, right? And then come back to center, bend your knees in close to your chest, put your hands on your knees. Now you're going to press your knees away, but keep your hands on them. Take your knees to the right, back towards you, to the left, and away. We're making a circle with the knees. Keep going. Feel the spinal massage of these circles here. And the next time the knees are in, hold them in. We'll go the other direction. So knees away, to the left, in, and to the right. And the next time the knees are in, hold them in. Now bring your feet to the mat, hip width distance apart, hands down by your side, and gently let your knees butterfly. Come back to center, turn your head side to side. And then come back to center and scan your body from head to toe. What final movements does your body might want to make? Is there anything you need to do before you head into final relaxation? This room is getting super cold, so I am going to cover up. Start to find a final relaxation position that feels good to you, whether it's legs straight, knees bent. And as you're ready, come into your final relaxation position for this practice. Inhale through the nose. And slowly exhale, releasing your body onto the earth. Stop doing and just start being in your final relaxation. Now I invite you to stay here for as long as you want. If you're ready to start coming back, go ahead and invite a deeper breath. Bring movement back, gently wiggle fingers and toes. Take a nice deep breath, extend. Give yourself a hug here as you exhale. And come back to a nice easy seat. If you're still in your final relaxation, stay there as long as you want to. And if you're up, gently turn your gaze to your own good heart and your bright spirit. Thank and honor yourself for your practice, and we thank and honor each other for sharing this time. Namaste.